Samsung makes some of the most competent and desired smartwatches, and hints of the forthcoming Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 keep popping up. New reports about the Galaxy Watch 5's appearance and capabilities include an extendable display and a Pro variant. In today's video, we'll share some Galaxy Watch 5 leaks and incredible features we've heard about. So, stay tuned. New features. For starters, Samsung has yet to make any official remarks on the Watch 5, so we're relying on leaks and rumors at this time. Meanwhile, we may rely on the insight of industry experts and our expertise to get us through. Rumors about Samsung's plans for a wristwatch with a display that can be unrolled to make it larger are among the most fascinating so far. By unfurling the screen from two regular semicircles to one pill-like form, Samsung has gained an additional 40% of screen area in the process. In addition to the fact that there isn't an actual display in the middle of the device, there is a touch-sensitive interface and a camera in the middle of the device.
Not bad, huh?
Health features. Samsung is anticipated to include sensors such as a heart rate monitor, body composition sensor, and electrocardiogram in the Galaxy Watch 5. Samsung is also expected to include fall detection and blood pressure monitoring. Case in point, SpO2 monitoring, which is a measurement of how much oxygen your blood is carrying as a percentage of the maximum it could carry is on the device. In the current beta edition of the Samsung Health app, a Reddit user noticed the mention of an intriguing feature dubbed skin temperature during sleep. The functionality seems to be based on a system of lasers mounted on the smartwatch's bottom that flash on the skin to gauge temperature. The tool is used to estimate your cycle better correctly, according to the app, implying that it may be used for menstrual monitoring.
Bloody marvelous.
Because Samsung's current smartwatch lineup lacks a temperature sensor feature, it looks like the beta software is just preparing for the Galaxy Watch 5 series, which will have the feature. So, this smartwatch seems to be promising. But when will the rest of the world have a chance to experience it? How much will it cost? And when will it be available for purchase? Interested? Keep watching, and we will tell you. Before that anyway, kindly subscribe to this channel with notifications so you do not miss out on any of our content. Now, let's get back to the video. Models. Samsung's newest smartwatches, the Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, are both members of the Galaxy Watch 4 family. This year, Samsung looks to be ditching the Classic brand, just as it did a generation ago with the Active moniker. The naming standard will be simpler and more prevalent for the time being. According to 9to5 Google, the current beta of Samsung's Health app cites the forthcoming Galaxy Watch 5 and Galaxy Watch 5 Pro models, but no Galaxy Watch 5 Classic model for the following generation is mentioned. Sam Mobile also believes that the Classic model will not be offered this year.
Bummer.
The Galaxy Watch 5 will come in two sizes, although the costlier Pro model will only come in one. Anyway, we will let you know what we have heard concerning the battery of these models, so continue watching. It's unclear whether the Galaxy Watch 5 will come in the same sizes as the Galaxy Watch 4. Release date and pricing. Samsung has been tight-lipped regarding the launch plans for its next-generation smartwatches. However, if prior launches are any indication, the Galaxy Watch 5 series will make its formal appearance in August. At the next Unpacked presentation, Samsung might debut them with its next foldable, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and Galaxy Z Flip 4. When it comes to cost, there haven't been any reliable leaks on the subject. The Galaxy Watch 4 costs $25, with the Classic model costing $100 more. Samsung will undoubtedly aim to continue a competitive pricing approach against Apple, keeping the Galaxy Watch 5's asking price around $300, at least for the entry-level device, without cellular connection features. In any case, the Galaxy Watch 5 is fantastic, because it's the quickest way to tell folks you used to be worth $300. Battery and charging. Separately, two batteries intended for two separate Galaxy Watch 5 models passed Safety Korea certification in March. The SM-R900, the successor to the 40mm Galaxy Watch 4, is described as having a capacity of 276 mAh, up from 247 mAh on last year's model. in the meanwhile, is related to the 44mm Galaxy Watch 5, which has a 397 mAh battery, up from 361 mAh. Additional battery specifications suggest a Galaxy Watch 5 Pro variant as well. However, it was also said that the Pro may have a more difficult time putting it to market. Further evidence points to the existence of a wireless charger for the smaller 40mm Watch 5 with model number EPOR900, according to a listing from South Korea. Watch 5 Pro will include a sapphire crystal display, titanium shell, and a rotating bezel like the Watch 4 Classic. However, it's unclear whether this is true or if the Pro model will completely replace the Watch 5 Classic. That is all we have for you today. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to know more news on other smartwatches set to be released in 2022 alongside the Galaxy Watch 5, check out our video on Hot New Google Pixel Watch 2022 Review and Leaks. See you there and take care.